All right, guys, welcome. Hey, guys, how is everyone? I'll unmute everyone just so we can all just say hi really quickly, and then we'll get into it. So you're all unmute. Hey, everyone, how are you?
Hi.
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 Hi. And yes, I can see some people are excited. Some people realize it's 8:30 on a Monday. Anyway, welcome everyone. All right, guys. So I'm just going to get straight into the presentation if everyone doesn't mind. So I'm going to mute everyone again. And if you have any questions, you can ask it in a little chat box down the bottom there. We can even try to answer it throughout the presentation. Otherwise, I'll answer your questions at the end. All right, guys. So we'll get straight into it. All righty. So welcome everyone to the Healthy Active Lifestyle Opportunity. And again, now guys, we are online. So if you didn't know that, well, hopefully you know now. All right, so I've just copied my way out of there. Sorry, just a sec. All right, guys, so I'm Bo Holsworth. If you've never met me before, which I'm sure most of you have, when I started on my journey with the company, when I first jumped on a program, previous to that, I was working out 5-6 days a week. I wasn't getting the results I wanted. And as we all know, is that, if you don't incorporate your nutrition and start educating yourself on the process, then you're not going to get the results you wanted. I jumped on a full program. Within 6 weeks, I lost about 6% body fat and put on a few kilos of muscle, and I felt incredible. And that's when I thought, I can share this with much more people ever since. Tonight it's really cool, guys. Not only is it an opportunity for you, but it's really 3 opportunities in one. Opportunity to better your health and help others better their health. This is also a professional business. This is an incredible business opportunity for you. And if you take it seriously, you can actually, have it work out that way for you. But more importantly, guys, this is a relationship and community opportunity. Something that you can really have everyone come together with. You're going to get so much more out of it than you really thought you were going to get when you first originally start. Tonight, you're going to have a chance to hear about the 2 opportunities, which is 1, becoming an ambassador, or 2, jumping on and helping out more people and become a team member. So we're going to be going over those with you guys tonight. For me, it started about 3.5 years ago now. Previous to this, I was in the military. I got medically discharged from after coming back from Afghanistan from PTSD, anxiety, and depression. That led me into trying to find something more. What I found was that my passion was in the health and fitness industry. What I then did was I opened up my own 1,000 square meter gym on the Gold Coast. It was a $250,000 investment. After 2.5 years, it didn't work out quite the way that we planned. We lost everything. We lost our family home. And, thankfully, I was doing Herbalife part-time at the time. And after giving up the gym, I was able to go full-time with the company, obviously. And it was pretty simple for me. I started integrating this model which I really, I guess, found my model in the way that I wanted to achieve this was when I met Quentin, which you can see the guys in the bottom picture there. Kind of brought the healthy active lifestyle movement to Australia and is now helping achieve this all online following their model. Why are you here, guys? Simply because if you look at the statistics, let's look at Australia in general. 7 out of 10 males are overweight or obese, okay? 1 in 2 women are now overweight or obese, and this one's even scarier. 1 in 4 children, it's actually about 27% now, are overweight or obese. So this isn't good, guys. The world needs change and Australia needs to do better. So what do we actually do as ambassadors and team members? It's actually very simple. We're setting the examples ourselves, showing people how to educate them through sports and nutrition. All right? And we're teaching people how to do the same thing. We sit down and we personalize nutrition plans and sports plans, and we're able to give them their own personalized meal and fitness plan. Our impact today within the last, 3 years, 3.5 years, we've been able to, go from one small boot camp all the way to over 10 Fit Club locations now. And on this current challenge, we already have over 400 people and over 1,000 people have been affected from, help us educating them in this movement. So it's very exciting, very cool, guys. The next part I'm going to talk about is just my income, but I wanted to set that up in a way so you understand why. So first of all, I did tell you about the gym. That was my gym on the left that I opened up. And that's a picture of us when we first bought our house, the one that we actually lost because of the gym, because not having the money, and because of the lifestyle and everything we had at the time. So, and just before that, it was actually, I'll tell you a quick story on why I believe, money is important. Because people say money is not important, but it becomes very important when you don't have it. And I'll set that up with this quick story. Again, like I said, previous to this, I was in the military. My wife was a registered nurse, and I got invited to lunch from a few friends of mine from work, and I pretty much already declined. I said, listen, I don't want to come out to lunch, mostly because I had no money. And he kind of looked at me and said, well, listen, I'll pay for you. So my friend wound up paying for me for lunch, which was already pretty embarrassing enough. I got a call from my wife, Evelyn, which you can see there in the photo. And she was, again, working as a registered nurse full-time. And we were living on the Gold Coast and working in Brisbane. She calls me up and she's like, listen, I went to put $20 in the petrol tank and the card's declined. And I'm like, all right, no problem. I'm sure we can get $20. It's, not a big deal. I went around and I'm transferring like a couple dollars here, a couple of dollars there. And I couldn't come up with $20 friggin' to pay for fuel. It was the most embarrassing and disgusting moment for me. At this point, I turned around to my friend and I said, listen, I need to borrow $20. And I was just so disgusted in myself. Somebody who, looks like from the outside that has it all together. Just bought our first family home, both got government jobs. Everything was going well. But we couldn't even pay for our own fuel. So I took the $20. I drove it down to my wife. I gave her the $20. I kept driving. I went home. And I took a motorbike that I just saved up for. I took that straight down to the bike shop. I sold that, got cash, paid off one of our credit cards, and I just said to myself, I never want to feel like that again. I never want to feel that strength and that money has such power over me, and I just hated it. Like, I hate money. I really do. But the fact is that when you don't have it, it becomes very important. And that was where we were at, guys. And that's when I realized, well, I need to start working on myself and my family and help them financially as well. So from there, I started the gym. Once we left the gym, guys, within my first year, I had about 10 to 20 customers. I was earning about $1,000 a month. In my second year, I developed about 20 to 30 challenges, earning about $2K a month. And, into my third year, I've been able to average an income of $5,000 to $6,000 a month. And this time next year, guys, I tend to be earning around $15,000 a month, and who knows from there. I tell you this not to impress you, but to impress upon you what's possible for someone like yourself and someone like me. I didn't have everything. I didn't have the education. And, a lot of the time I didn't, it was just, I found a company that supported me and that helped me along this journey. It was just so important. So who is the company? Who is Herbalife Nutrition? Well, let's have a look at it. 37 years in business, open in 95 countries around the world, and millions of clients worldwide. Also got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Like I said, in 95 countries around the world, guys, we are everywhere. And now with our online opportunities, we're able to take this throughout the rest of the globe so easily. All right. Obviously, we have people like Cristiano Ronaldo, which is, #1 soccer player in the world. And, he actually uses our products and is an ambassador brand for us. We also have 200 other sponsored teams and athletes all around the globe, including the likes of, the whole LA Galaxy team and Western Sydney Wanderers. Okay, so really cool stuff, guys. The other cool thing is, guys, a lot of people don't realize that we're not just a health and weight loss nutritional company anymore. We do a lot of sports, and we're getting into that arena now. So if you're an athlete or somebody who's working out a lot, we've got you covered there as well. We've got your breakfast Formula One and your snacks covered, your hydration and your intra-workouts, as well as your post-recovery shake. So really, really cool, guys. And most importantly, we have a company that is really invested into the science and the manufacturing of the products and the facilities, guys. Within 2013 and 2015 alone, $200 million was invested just within those 2 years in behind the products and science and manufacturing. We have over 300 nutritionists and scientists on our board. So you can see, guys, we're not the brains behind the products. You don't have to worry about. What we're actually doing is we're just setting the example, okay? A lot of the times what we're doing is we're showing people how to start their day with a healthy breakfast shake, all right? And we're educating them along the process. For that, guys, we have our Formula One breakfast shake. And if you haven't tried it by now, guys, you've got to get yourself your Herbalife shake. The Formula One there, you can see, has over 23 vitamins and minerals and is a perfect meal replacement for breakfast, lunch, or any of your snacks and that throughout the day. Right, we also, within our trial packs, you get our thermogenic tea, which is, really cool, guys. You're burning like 80 calories per cup. Really good. It's going to give you a lot of energy. All right, and then if we look at, what the rest of the globe is doing, starting their day with either toast, cereal, maybe coffee, and maybe that's it. So there are a lot of people having just like high carbohydrate, high sugar diets, and you're not getting the nutrients you needed. So this is what's happening, guys. It's being linked to fatigue, stress, overweight, injuries, and bad mood. So what is our solution? Pretty simple, guys. That's why we have our Challenger approach, okay? And we're educating people through 80% nutrition, 20% fitness, okay? Our business model, we have 3 different models where we help educate and support our challenges from. We have our local fit club facilities. We have our fit camps, which is our boot camps all around. And then we have our online, which is more exciting than ever, guys. I'm so excited about this because even if they are or aren't at any of the locations, they can still get their workouts online now. And they've been able to get so much more education with our Wednesday night calls, with our Mindset Academies, and our personal training online, where we educate people on nutrition, fitness, and everything like that every week. And so many other tools in that we're integrating. What we found is that why the challenge is so important is that enables us to sit down and do a one-on-one evaluation with our clients. Excuse me. Sorry. So we're able to, look at what exactly is it they want. We're able to personalize programs for people. What is it they're missing out on? What can we help them with? What kind of problems are they facing? That enables us to then personalize their own program for each individual. And we set out programs for each person, but our main focus is on results. What is going to get people the best results possible? Now, what I wanted to do, guys, I want to hear from a few of the other coaches online. So if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to stop this button. I'm going to ask a few coaches to share maybe a couple of their results, if that's okay. So whoever got online, guys, I can see Jake and Jade. Jake and Jade, if you guys, I'll unmute you, and I'd love to hear your result, guys. You guys have an incredible result. Jake and Jade, can you hear us?
Sure can.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing? Good. So basically, would you like to go first?
Yeah, definitely. So it's only been 2 years now, actually, that Jade and I first started, on our journey. Jade was the lucky one that brought me down. I was a little bit I was a little bit, not very excited to come down, to be honest. Yeah, long story short, in our first 2 months, I ended up losing 18 kilos. The best thing I think about it has been I've been able to keep it off, better my result massively. I have a new mindset on exercising and nutrition. I absolutely love it.
Guys. So basically, we kind of dragged each other down. We were both really unexcited. We were kind of like pumping each other up for no real reason. So basically, been a part of the amazing journey for about 2 years now. I basically was very unhappy with my body. I don't know if many of you are on the mindset call. If you weren't, just to recap, I basically had a very bad body image of myself. I went through an eating disorder for about 2 years and a whole bunch of depression and stuff. It was more about the growth that I got out of this and learning how to eat at what times, which was specifically important to me. And then also, guys, I took on the ambassador option straight away. You guys are about to hear about that because I despised my job. I hated my job. And with this, I saw everything I loved with everything it incorporated. And I was actually able to leave my job after 6 weeks. Yay! High fives. Thank you.
I'm going to go into other testimonies in a sec, guys, but I'll hear from just a couple more people. Tracy, I've got you on the line. Tracy, do you think maybe we can hear from you, please? We'll find out very quickly. Oh, there we are. Hey, Tracy.
There. Hello. Sorry, guys. I've literally just got home. So my result is that I started as one of those original challenges quite a while ago. So I'm a registered nurse by trade, used to work in an emergency department. So used to make sick people sicker by giving them lots of medication. So my result is that I was exercising, so the exercise wasn't an issue for me. It was more about where my head was at and the quality of food that I was putting in my mouth. So that all changed with my nutrition program because it allowed me to realise that I was actually restricting my diet way too much rather than just putting good foods in on a regular basis. So what we did was we changed all that, and over 3 back-to-back challenges, I managed to drop 25 kilos. I dropped a total of, I think it was 7 visceral points and put on a heap of lean muscle mass as well. So really excited because I know we're only just getting started, and I know that this next 6 weeks or so is going to give me an absolutely awesome result again.
Awesome. Thanks, Tracy. Thanks for sharing. And I'm going to ask one more person to share, and she doesn't know this. So, Jay, I got to speak to Jay the other night, and, she's got an incredible result, especially just recently. Jay, I'm going to unmute you, so don't worry, you'll be able to talk. Jay, tell me recently, you've been on the program, but tell us your results. I'd love to hear your results from recent.
Hi guys, how you going? Holy shit. So I've been on the challenge since February. I came in, I think it was 121 kilos. And I've had a lot of things happen to me, but in the last 2 weeks of being on this 4-week challenge, I have gained, what is it? It is fruit. I'm trying to read it. My bad. I have gained 3 kilos of muscle. I have lost 2 visceral points, and I'm also, I'm just trying to look at it. So this challenge for me, I'm so fucking nervous. I'm so sorry. This challenge, I focused a lot on, because food for me, I've always had a food addiction, and I've also suffered with bulimia, and I've really sort of focused on learning how to make, that food is for nutrition and not for nurture. And instead of using it to feel better, I'm using it to sort of fuel my body and to, and with the community and with the support from the 24 Fit Club, I found that my results are coming in. I'm actually making results, which has been really good.
What was your weight loss?
Yeah.
What's your weight loss?
My weight loss all up, totaled, I'm 109.9 now.
Then what were you, 100 and...
I was 121 when I first come in.
Awesome. So well over 10 kilos. Well done, mate. Congratulations. Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So awesome. There's some incredible results there, guys. Thanks everyone for sharing. We'll go back into it now, and we're going to go show you now really quickly, guys, our mission and our vision. So, like I said before, we've been able to, I guess, take the vision and that we saw from our friend Quentin. And what he was able to do, guys, is he took one club in France and he's developed it. He has now over 50 locations, and they're helping thousands and thousands of people. Okay, they're helping over 35,000 challengers, and they got over 2,000 ambassadors and team members. So that's an incredible vision for us, guys. And, we want to achieve something very similar. Not only that, guys, we've been able to experience a lot throughout that. And I've just got this slide mixed up. So excuse me, guys, I'm going to go into the next bit. What we're going to show you guys now is the ambassador option, how you can grow your discount and even auto-finance your own programs. Okay, so, ambassadors, obviously, there's somebody using a program, they're loving and they're just sharing it with other people. Now, what happens is that what we found is that, first of all, when you become an ambassador, you're going to get a 25% discount off all of your products for the rest of your life. Okay, so super, super cool. But it also means that you also can earn a 25% profit on anybody else that jumps in and jumps on a program. Now, what we found, guys, is that if you refer, a bunch of people, or if they start and you bring some people in, you just be the best person that you can be. You start helping people by inspiring them with your own results, and they're going to start asking, what are you doing? How are you doing it? You refer them back to your coach and our challenge and everything you've been able to achieve. You just share that with them, and the coach is going to do the rest of the work. All right, so we'll have them start on a trial pack. But what we found is that if you can get about 5 people started on a program, what that means is that you're going to get a 35% discount, okay? But you're also going to be able to auto-finance your own program, because each one of those programs are going to help pay for your own program. So if you're looking at getting your programs paid for, guys, you want to basically have about 5 other people that you're helping on a regular basis. So just start sharing it with your friends, your family. Show them the support and everything you've been able to do. All right. If you want to, and by the way, that doesn't just stop there. We found, obviously, and we're going to talk through the numbers a little bit next in the team member option. But if you continue to refer and help people and support them along their journey, you're actually going to be able to earn a part-time income just by being an ambassador alone. Okay, so that's really cool. Now, the next option we have is this is super cool, guys. Becoming a part of the team, joining us on the mission. Now, what we found, guys, is that a lot of people think at the start, I want to become a team member, but I just don't think I don't know much about health, fitness, and nutrition right now. And what we tell them is usually that's okay, because a lot of people start out like that. Most of the people start out like that. They start on just getting their own results, helping a few other people. They become an ambassador. The cool thing is, guys, if you become an ambassador and you want to be a team member, no problem, guys. We'll teach you, we'll train you, and we'll educate you on the process. We're going to help you get your very best results possible. And then we're going to start working with you so you can become a coach too. All right. What we have then is our next step training, which is a 6-step training process. And we educate you on nutrition, on our products, how to integrate them into your lifestyle and get your level 10 results. All right. And then how to show that with other people. We then work with you on where you want to be in the marketing plan. So I kind of showed you the numbers before, whether you want to earn, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $15,000, $30,000 a month or above. That's where we're going to work on what goals do you want and how you can achieve that. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing through our 6-step training, guys. It's awesome. It's incredible. So what I wanted to hear from is just maybe a couple of people again on some actual team member results and perhaps what you've been able to achieve since then. And what we'll do is I'll start off with who we got there. I'll get just Tracy and Jay to share again if that's cool. So what I might get, we have time just for a couple. Don't worry, Jay, I won't get you to share. All right. I'll start out with Tracy, if you're still there. Can you just unmute? I want to hear what you've been able to achieve and, what it's done for you, personally as well.
Sure. So as I said before, I was working in an emergency department. So as a nurse, we tend to work 10 to 12-hour shifts weekends, night duties, public holidays. I worked pretty much every Christmas for well on 20 years. So for me, it means that I've been able to pretty much replace my nursing income, which gives me a lot more choices and a lot more freedom. It also means that because, you know, as our parents age, they need us there more. So because my mum's not that well, that actually gives me options to be there for her as well. So it means that I now have choices. It also means that I'm free to travel when I want to travel and not when somebody tells me I can take time off. Also means that I get to positively affect people's lives. And it's not putting nurses down at all. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely not that. It's shown me a different way to help people and actually being of value to them rather than, you know, giving them bad news, giving them good news and being able to point them in a direction that to take their life rather than be reliant on medication and other people, because, you know, a lot of our diseases are diet and lifestyle affected. So is that what you needed, Bo?
Perfect, Tracy. Thanks for that. That's
awesome.
Incredible. And it's been an incredible journey thus so far, and we're excited on what we can achieve next. And all right, Jake and Jada, can I hear from you guys again, please?
Hello. Yeah, we can hear from me, Jake, so I've just wandered off for a second. Yeah, so basically, as I said before, after getting some amazing results and finding a community that I wanted to be a part of and stick with, whether they liked it or not, I basically was able to take on the ambassador role. You can take it as seriously as I did or take it years. It's whatever you like to do. But I was like, I can do this. I can see myself doing this. I was actually able to leave my job after 6 weeks, and it was a corporate job. It was after uni. It was what I was meant to do. But when you go to work so dissatisfied every single day, like, what are you doing? Like, I was going to go to work for the next 50 years from 9 to 5, and then I was going to die, and that was my life, and that was my legacy, and I wasn't okay with that. So 2 years later, so being 22 now, I have been able to go back to work. It's been amazing, been to some amazing overseas destinations, and the cool thing is, being so young with this, we are going to be setting a future not only for ourselves, but we are also setting up the future for so many people behind us at the age of only 22 and 23. And I think that's amazing, and something I'm very proud that we're going to be able to say that we did through our lifetime. So thank you very much. And I hope you guys really take on board what the ambassador is, because you never know who you will affect. Like with our ambassador, I never thought I'd affect someone called Ange. I helped her lose 58 kilos in 4.5 months. Sometimes it's not about even paying for the product. Sometimes it's not even about that I could leave my job. I saved someone's life by just helping them and referring them onto a program. That's you can't change that for money. So thank you very much, guys. Please take it very seriously. It's honestly amazing. And you can come to Adelaide.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone, for sharing. And like Jade said, you know, we've been able to achieve some really cool stuff, guys, and it's really an incredible journey. The photo that I had mixed up before was this one. You know, just to show you a little bit what we've been able to achieve in the last couple of years is that, you know, we've been able to take our friends and family, we've been able to head over to places like Los Angeles, Singapore, all these really cool stuff. We've been, you know, going down to Adelaide and all over Australia. We've been able to go to some really, really cool places, guys, and just have a good time with this. You know, that's the most important thing is, you know, what we do as ambassadors and team members is we're helping share people and educate them on living a healthy, active lifestyle. We're changing lives, guys, and we're having an incredibly fun time doing it. You can see there, it really is just a big party, a lot of fun, and, you know, everybody it's the most rewarding thing I've been able to do, and I'm so happy that I found this, guys. Like I said, guys, the next thing for you is the next step training. So make sure you reach out to the person who brought you onto this video, guys. Let them know whether you want to become an ambassador or you want to become a team member and get started on those next steps. All right, guys, that's it from me. I want to thank everyone for coming on. I'll unmute everyone quickly, and we can all say goodbye And perfect. We made it in time this evening. We didn't go over. So I'll just unmute everyone now, guys, and we can all say goodbye for the night. All right, guys. Bye, guys, and thanks for coming on, guys.
Bye.
See you guys soon. Bye.